Did you know a dog's nose print is as unique as a human fingerprint? Yes, you heard it right. Just like our fingerprints, every dog's nose print is also unique. This uniqueness comes from the pattern of ridges and dimples along with the outline of its nostril openings, which make up a distinct and identifiable pattern. Now, you might be thinking, why would I need to know my dog's nose print? Well, here's a fun fact. Some places actually use these nose prints as a way to identify lost dogs. It's like their own little doggy ID, except it's all natural and can't be lost or forgotten at home. So every time you look at your furry friend's nose, realize that you're looking at a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. It's not just a cute snoot. It's a unique identifier, a testament to your dog's individuality. So next time you see a dog, remember you're looking at a one-of-a-kind sniffer. Ever wondered if dogs dream just like us? Well, prepare to have your mind blown, because not only do dogs dream, but their dream patterns are strikingly similar to ours. You see, dogs, like their human companions, experience a variety of sleep cycles, including that crucial rapid eye movement or REM sleep stage. It's during this REM sleep that dreams, those wild and often wacky nighttime narratives, come to life. So how do we know this? Well, it's all thanks to scientific studies and a hefty dose of observation. That's right, your pooch isn't just twitching for the fun of it. Those little movements, the odd bark or whimper, the sudden leg jerks, they're all signs that your fur baby is deep in dreamland. Now, you might be thinking, but what on earth could my dog be dreaming about? Well, while we can't exactly ask them, researchers believe that dogs probably dream about their daily activities. So your pup might be reliving that epic chase in the park, or that time they finally caught their tail after what felt like hours of spinning in circles. Just like humans, dogs might also have nightmares. So if you see your furry friend looking a bit distressed in their sleep, they might be having a bad dream. Of course, we can't know for sure, but it's a good reminder to provide a safe and comforting environment for our pets, even when they are sleeping. It's fascinating to think about, isn't it? Our canine companions, with their wagging tails and joyful energy, have a whole other world inside their heads when they snooze. A world full of adventures, victories, and maybe even a few scares. So next time you see your dog twitching or hear them whimpering in their sleep, remember they might just be off on an exciting dream adventure. And who knows, maybe you're there with them, throwing that squeaky toy for the 100th time or giving them that much-loved belly rub. So yes, your canine companion probably dreams about chasing squirrels and playing fetch with you. So sweet dreams to all the dogs out there. May your nights be filled with endless fields and countless squirrels to chase. We've all heard the 1 human year equals 7 dog years rule, but is it accurate? Well, get ready to have your mind blown, because it's not as straightforward as that. You see, the 7-year rule isn't completely accurate. It's a rough estimate, a ballpark figure. It's like saying every human will be 6 feet tall. We know that's not true, right? Similarly, the way dogs age varies by breed and size. The truth of the matter is dogs don't age at the same rate throughout their lives. They age more rapidly in their first couple of years than in later years. Picture this. By the time a dog is just 1 year old, it's already about the equivalent of a 15-year-old human. By age 2, they're akin to a 24-year-old human. From then on, the aging process slows down a bit. Every year after their second counts for approximately 4 to 5 human years. The exact number can vary depending on the dog's breed and size. For example, smaller breeds tend to live longer and age slower than their larger counterparts. So next time you're celebrating your furry friend's birthday, remember, they're not just another year older, they're a few human years wiser. The next time your dog does something mischievous, remember they might just be going through their rebellious teenage years. So it turns out your 3-year-old puppy may be closer to a teenager than you thought. So don't be surprised if they start asking for the car keys. Are dogs really colorblind? This is a question that has left many dog lovers scratching their heads. The popular myth has it that our canine companions see the world in black and white. But is that really the case? Well, let's dive into the fascinating world of dogs' color vision. It turns out that dogs are not colorblind in the sense that they see the world in grayscale. They do see colors, but not quite in the way we humans do. You see, humans have 3 types of color receptors called cones in our eyes. These allow us to see a broad spectrum of colors, from the deepest red to the most vibrant purple. Dogs, on the other hand, have only 2 types of cones. This means they can see some colors, but not all. Now, before you start feeling sorry for our 4-legged friends, remember that they have other superpowers to compensate, like their incredible sense of smell. But back to their vision. What colors do dogs actually see? Well, research suggests that dogs see the world in shades of blue and yellow. That's right, Fido isn't just seeing a dull, monochromatic world, he's seeing a world filled with blues and yellows, a bit like a beautiful summer's day. However, there are some colors that they can't distinguish. For instance, red and green might look the same to them. So that red ball you've been throwing in the green grass, to your dog, it probably looks like one big greenish blur. So next time you're picking out toys for your canine companion, keep their color vision in mind. While that red toy might catch your eye in the store, your dog would probably prefer something blue or yellow. In conclusion, dogs do see color, but not as vividly as we do. Their world is a mix of blues and yellows, a unique perspective that's quite different from our own. So when choosing toys for your furry friend, blue and yellow are the way to go. Dogs aren't just man's best friend, they're also our emotional companions. Truly, these furry buddies of ours are more than just tail-wagging playmates. They're capable of understanding human emotions and responding to them in the most heartfelt ways. Let's delve into the fascinating world of canine empathy. Dogs, believe it or not, can read our emotions. They're finely tuned to our moods, picking up on subtle cues that we often overlook. For instance, they notice the slump in our shoulders when we're down or the tension in our voices when we're stressed. Now, how do they respond to these emotional cues? Well, each dog, just like humans, has its unique way of reacting. Some dogs may become protective, sticking closer to their owners, laying their heads on their laps, or even growling at anyone who seems to add to the distress. It's as if they're saying, "Back off, my human needs me right now." On the other hand, some dogs might try to cheer their owners up with playful antics. They'll bring you their favorite toy, wag their tail like a helicopter rotor, or perform their silliest tricks. It's their way of saying, "Hey, life's not so bad. Here, have a laugh on me." This emotional connection between dogs and humans goes beyond casual observation. Scientific studies have shown that dogs are indeed capable of recognizing human emotions. They can differentiate between happy, sad, and neutral expressions. This ability, which is rare among animals, is probably one of the reasons why dogs and humans have formed such a strong bond over thousands of years. So the next time you're feeling blue and your dog comes over to comfort you, remember this. They're not just responding to your tone of voice or body language, they're empathizing with you. They're sharing in your emotions, trying to lighten your load in their own adorable doggy way. Remember, your dog isn't just a pet, but an empathetic friend who's always there for you. So give them a pat on the head, a belly rub, or a treat. Show them that their efforts to cheer you up are appreciated. After all, they're not just man's best friend, they're our emotional companions. Let's jog your memory with some of the surprising facts we've covered today. Just like human fingerprints, every dog's nose print is unique. Yes, that wet nose your furry friend nudges you with is as unique as they come. And remember the dreams we talked about? Our canine companions do dream, probably about chasing squirrels in the park or grabbing that tantalizing piece of steak off your plate. Speaking of age, we debunked the myth of the 7-year calculation. A dog's age is more complex and depends on the breed and size of the dog. Did we just hear a collective sigh of relief from all the 5-year-old Labradors out there? Now let's not forget our exploration of dogs' color vision. No, they're not living in a black and white world. They do see in color, just not as many as we do. And the cherry on top, our dogs can read our emotions. Yes, your dog knows when you're happy, sad, or just having a rough day. Now let's take a moment to chuckle at the funniest moments. Remember when we talked about dogs' dreams? That image of a pug dreaming of being a superhero surely brought a smile to your face. And the myth-busting about dogs' age calculation, wasn't that a hoot? Next time you look at your dog, remember these fun facts and appreciate your four-legged friend even more.